All episodes of The Way We Haunt Now deal thematically with death and dying. Many contain mild horror elements. Take care, listeners.
I paid for Otranto. Strawberry Hill. Class. What I got was a B-movie ripoff of Poltergeist. You will make it right, or I will be getting a full refund. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, of course. I'll pass your message along.
And you'll collect this sad sack you've got haunting the place. Immediately.
I will see what can be done.
You'd best do more than just see.
This is The Way We Haunt Now, Episode 24, The City.
Yamhill and 5th, Yamhill and 5th, Yamhill... Ah, here. But surely this isn't it. It's much too grand. And there are definitely no portraits inside. Unless portraits are all on the internet now. If only Josie were here. Oh, hello. Do you have a moment?
Sure?
I'm trying to find someone. My brother. He used to have a business here, but...
But gentrification fucks over ghosts too.
I'm sorry?
Look, if they aren't here, they could be anywhere. Or they could have passed on. Honestly, it's anyone's guess. Have you checked the cemetery?
No. I just arrived and...
You're gonna want to start there. A lot of old-timers hang around the place. Maybe one of them will know who you're looking for.
How did you know I'm an old-timer?
You just have that, I don't know, vibe. Look, I really gotta get going.
All right, thank you for your time. To think I considered Cardea difficult.
Well, where can I sit? You keep telling me no matter where I go.
Cardea, stop hazing the kid.
We're the same age.
I'm trying to help you.
Okay, I can sit somewhere else.
Frankie isn't here. She can't have a spot.
Nothing in the world makes me than a bargain. I can save
that's not how it works.
every item under the sun as I spend all my money away. My house won't feel empty, neither will I.
But we're on holiday, Sister Prudence. It seems quite rude for there to be a murder at the vegan market. I was looking forward to one of Chef Victor's eclairs.
Oh, come now, Fidelia. You know as well as I do that if Chief Inspector Turnbull were here, he'd say that justice never takes a holiday.
That's the other thing. We're not back home in Tickenham. We'd have to do this without Turnbull, which means we might run smack dab into the Ipswich detectives. They seemed so put out last night after you bested them at that 4th game of cards.
Oh, justice won't let a little thing like jurisdiction stop them, so neither shall we. But before we head out and potentially have altercations with the local constables, let's brace ourselves with a full English and a proper cuppa.
I've always wondered what travelling in the void is like.
Yes, well, now you know. You won't be so chipper about it in a few hours.
I don't know. I think it might be lovely.
We're here. Remember, do not ask them about their...
Older sister. Yes, I know.
I know you know, but I don't think you understand how critical it is not to mention, not even to bring up anything that might be reminiscent of the...
Mary, for void's sake.
I was going to do that.
Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. Come in, we have tea all set out.
Ooh, goody.
Oh, Mary, you must introduce us to your friend.
Of course. Maggie and Kate, this is Lota, my friend and colleague. Lota, this is Maggie and Kate.
It's so exciting to meet you.
A pleasure, indeed.
So, you have an update for us?
Perhaps. Mary has always been such a business-minded thing. We have so much to catch up on first.
Yes, I suppose we do.
Tea?
Here lies Esther Maria Summerson, beloved mother, wife to Edward George Summerson, interred in England. May they be reunited in death. Here lie George Edward Summerson and his beloved wife, Elizabeth, son of Edward and Esther Summerson, respected father. Oh, Geordie.
Beats me how that bastard and his venomous mother moved right on when they died, but good, hard-working folks get stuck here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I took you for an older soul. Those people were a blight on this city. The whole family should be dealt with. No ghost can sleep easy while they're around.
No, they couldn't have been. Mama, maybe, but not Geordie.
You knew them?
Yes.
You just stay away from me then. You hear me? Stay away.
Geordie, what did you do? And if you're gone, why did that person say the family should be dealt with?
Look, Daddy!
Beautifully done, Cecilia.
No, not beautiful. He's sad.
Theodore, my beloved brother, we have a problem.
Not now. We're working.
It's urgent.
Not now, Minerva. You'll distract her and she'll have to start over.
She'll have to start over then. One of our Forest Park customers is dissatisfied.
Who was it? The one on Maryland?
Overlook, and he's demanding a fix or a refund. He wants someone to come replace the poltergeist immediately.
We don't do removals.
If we delivered on the kind of poltergeist he requested, he wouldn't be demanding it. Speak to the girl.
She can't simply conjure them, Min. They have to be around for the drawing to snare them. Last time I checked, Portland wasn't exactly rife with medieval spirits.
He'll leave a bad review, drive us out of town.
The family survived it before.
I don't want to have to survive it, Theo. I like it here.
Look at this one, Daddy.
That's very good, sweetie.
She just got here. I can't see her face yet.
Well, you can keep trying until you do.
Will you let her stay and play with me if I do?
What do you want me to do?
Find someone to exercise it and remind him of the terms of his contract. No refunds.
I can't even...
Daddy?
Hmm?
Will you let her stay and play with me if I draw her?
Of course, honey. Of course.
And, anyway, that's when I realized I was haunting the wrong Dan Levy.
Harry!
You always do tell the best stories, Mary.
Thank you. Now that we've had a chance to catch up, I believe you have some news.
Honestly, anything helps.
Yes, I suppose it's time. Shall I tell them? If you wouldn't mind terribly. Oh, well, I'm afraid it's bad news. Aside from your delightful little loophole, I'm afraid there's no way to really break a binding. Ugh, you're terrible at this. The binding can be dissolved, but only if both spirit and dwelling are in complete agreement. What do you dreadful moderns call it? A mutual decoupling?
Conscious uncoupling. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, it's that or exorcism, really. So I'm afraid you'll have to trust things to take their course.
Mary's terrible at that.
Oh, we know.
Oh? Do you go back a long time?
Lota!
We met right after our eldest sister died. Not only did that treacherous sibling betray us during life, she decided we must be haunted after her death, to prove to us, after our rejection of spiritism, that ghosts were, in fact, real. And that she'd been right all along.
We're going to be stuck here for a while.
Didn't you betray her first, though?
Now you've done it.
How dare you? You come into our home and bring accusations.
Time to go. Lota?
Yep, we're right behind you.
We promise. We're just here to help.
It's been 20 minutes, despite our mirror jewelry and our Ouija board. When are we going to admit this thing isn't interested in talking and get on with the exorcism?
I think we may need to get closer.
Maybe. But we aren't going inside. It's too risky.
I don't think we need to go that far. Maybe just the porch?
Ugh! This is a terrible idea. I just want it on the record that I am not down with this.
We know. All hands on the planchette, folks. Let's try this again. Hello?
We think there's something weird going on. We want to help.
Please talk to us.
This is ridiculous. Ugh. Yes, please, come talk to us. We would love that.
What do you want?
Oh!
We want to help. There were a lot more poltergeists than usual, and it doesn't seem entirely organic.
And if there's anything we can do to help, we want to offer our services.
This is beyond human intervention.
You heard it.
What do the living know of spirit matters?
We've, got some experience.
We know enough to know you're here, and to get your attention.
That much is true. What do you wish to know?
Do you remember how you wound up here?
And was there anything weird about it?
I was not here. And then there was a child whose call I could not resist. And then I was here.
Convenient. Victim blaming. Just admit it. You want to torment some innocent kid.
Had you ever been to this place before? Or did you know the people who lived here when you were alive? Or...
Did you have some sort of connection to the land?
No. I was not here. The child called. And then I was here.
Wait, do you want to be here?
No. What can we do? Maybe with its permission, that breakup exorcism?
No!
We could do more research. There has to be something about undoing a poltergeist binding, right?
You mean besides the exorcisms we've so painstakingly researched and prepped for?
You said you wanted to help, not exercise.
And we do want to help. Please, ignore our friend.
I can't believe you two. This is clearly some sort of ploy. It sees this as an opportunity to absorb more souls. It will get your guard down and then take you.
I don't believe that. It seems willing to cooperate.
I didn't ask for any of this.
We can do our research and come back. We'll figure something out.
Is there anything you can tell us that might help?
Do you have any sense of, what's holding you here?
Ugh!
The child. Colors. A room I cannot enter.
Weird. I thought poltergeists had full access to their houses.
Everything I've ever read about them points to that conclusion.
Danny, what are you doing with that water balloon launcher?
Danny, no one's in any danger here. Put that thing away.
I knew this would happen. Let's talk to the poltergeist. Let's trust the poltergeist. Let's help the poltergeist. You are going to get us all killed. Worse than killed. Eaten by this monstrosity. This abomination. I can't let that happen.
Danny, no!
Don't stop! Danny!
Danny!
Fuck! What do we do?
I'll stay with her. You call 911. Please. She can't hurt you now. Please. Stop.
911, what's your emergency?
My friend is hurt.
You again?
She's bleeding a lot. She landed on this fence, and it looks like the sharp parts went through in a couple of places.
What's your location?
The Way We Haunt Now is supported in part by an award from the Vermont Arts Council and the National Endowment for the Arts. This episode of The Way We Haunt Now was written by Courtney, Floyd, and Georgia Mckenzie, with sound design by Brad Colbroock, and voice acting by
Elena Rader as Maggie and Kate Fox,
Allie Hylton,
Jeff Goldman,
Kirsty Woolven,
Natalie Hunter
as the apartment,
Archer Devon as Poltergeist 2.
Ariane Marchese as TV voices.
Becca Marcus as Lota.
Brad Colbroock as Cass Bromley.
Carl G. Brooks as Theodore.
Danny Spiller as Aaron.
Deniss Carvajal as Cecilia.
Eleanor Gray as Frankie. Emma Skinner as TV voices and 911 operator.
James Malloy as TV voices.
Jenna Rose as Minerva.
Kira Apple as the narrator and Mary.
Kirsty Woolven as Fidelia.
Lindsay Zana as Danny.
Mario Pincaru as City Ghost.
Marnie Warner as Parker.
Marianne Stanek as Sister Prudence.
Mihai Matei as Cemetery Ghost.
Paul H. Rollins as Nick Castleby.
Ray O'Hare as Bill.
Tal Manier as Myrtle.
Tim Lowe as John Harker.
This episode featured bespoke commercials by V.H. Chen and Craig Church. There's no need to bust out your Ouija board to keep in touch. Whether you're new to the spirit world or simply a ghost in need of some entertainment, you can visit hauntnowpod.com for information about our cast and crew, content warnings, and transcripts. You can also find us screaming into the void of social media at, you guessed it, Haunt Now Pod. Remember to haunt responsibly.
Stay tuned for a preview of some exciting new programming right after these messages.
No one wants to play with a dirty ball. That's why there's Glow and Show Ball Wax. Make your bowling ball the pride of the league.
At Blanket Emporium, we've got blankets and more. One-stop shopping for all your soft goods.
Save on cushions, plushies, comforters, and anything else you might need to make your hard spots softer and your soft spots loftier. Come on by today!
Hey Daria, it's Mac, your loving and long-suffering sister. I just had the most bizarre isn't the right word, unsettling job interview. The building itself was just, man, something about it was deeply not right. It was as if the hallways were longer than they looked, and unstable. That being said, the pay is great. There's someone following me. I don't know. He's been showing up places. My class, my glass studio. I'm not sure what to do. Something's off. I don't know. Before the Tone, queer science fiction horror, coming to your podcatcher on May 6th, 2024. Find details and updates on knaveofhearts.com and knaveofheartsAD on Twitter and Tumblr. Disclaimer. All things are exactly as they appear to be.